Good morning, my boys and girls. Welcome back in chemistry subject. Now we are still on Unity 1, chemical bonding. And remember, after learning this unity, you should be able to explain the nature of ionic bonding, covalent bonding, and metallic bonding. After learning this unity, you should be able to state the typical physical properties of ionic compounds and of covalent compounds. Also, after learning this unity, you should be able to explain the physical properties of metals in terms of their structure. Now, those are the general learning objectives of Unity 1. We are going to continue with learning objectives of Lesson 2, formation of ions from atoms. By the end of this lesson, learners should be able to explain the formation of ions. When I say learner, it means you. Now, also, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the cations and anions. By the end of this lesson, also, you should be able to show the formation of ions by using dot and cross diagrams. My boys and girls, who can remind us what you have studied last time? Okay, think and think and think again. Okay, now, last time we have learned the stability of atoms. So we have seen that an atom can achieve stability by losing, by gaining, or by sharing of electrons. Now, it achieves stability like that of the inert gas or noble gas. And remember, the noble gas or inert gas are stable like a glass full of water. Do you remember, my student? Okay, thank you so much. Now, we are on lesson 2, formation of ions from atoms. My boys and girls, guess how ions are formed. Guess. Try. Very good. How ions are formed, or how an ion is formed. Try. Think and think again. Okay? Very good. Excellent. An ion is formed when an atom loses or gains one or more electrons. Do you understand? Okay, let me repeat this once again. An ion is formed when an atom loses or gains one or more electrons. Very good. The atom may be of a metal or non-metal. A metal readily loses its outermost electron or electrons to form a positive ion or cation. My boys and girls, cation. What is cation? How cation is formed? Cation is an ion with positive charge. Cation is an ion with positive charge. Which means it has more protons or positively charged particles than electrons, negatively charged particles. Now, metal ions carry positive charges because the number of positively charged protons in the nucleus becomes greater than the number of negatively charged electrons surrounding it. For example, in a sodium, this is sodium. Sodium, there are 11 protons in the nucleus and 11 electrons. Electrons also are 11. Now, this is the Bohr model diagram. Sodium, this electron arrangement is 2, 8, 1, 1. First shell K, 2 electrons. The second one N, 8 electrons. And the last shell have 1 electron. Now, sodium loss of 1 electron to form a sodium ion, which means that there are 11 protons but only 10 electrons. In this case, for this sodium atom, we have 11 protons and 11 electrons. Now, after forming a sodium ion, because it has already lost the outermost shell which contains electron, it becomes an ion. But this ion has protons which is equal to 11 and electrons which is equal to 10. In this case, we are saying that electrons here are 11 and protons are 11. Here, protons are 11, electrons are 10. In this case, proton is greater than electron. Just why this sodium will be positive. Do you understand? Okay, and we write this charge here. We don't write here. No, we write it here. Are we together? Okay, it means that it is written at the light of the symbol of the element here at the superscript. Now, this is the formation of sodium ion. Okay? Yes. Now, my boys and girls, non-metal ions carry negative charges. Why? Because the number of negatively charged electrons surrounding the nucleus becomes greater than the number of protons or positively charged particles in it. Let us see an example. For example, chloride. This is chloride. Chloride atom has atomic number of 17, which means that protons here is or are equal to say 17. Electrons also are equal to 17. Now, in this case, an ion is negatively charged, which means that it has more electrons than protons. Chloride, by using electron arrangement of 2, 8, 7. So we have seen that the electron with 5, 6, and 7, they gain electrons. Chlorine also gain electrons to be stable, to achieve the inert gas electron arrangement. It requires 1 electron. Now, this chlorine needs 1 electron to be stable in order to have 8 electrons on outermost shell. Now, after gaining 1 electron, now in this case, chlorine having protons which is equal to 17 and electrons which is equal to 18. In this case, the number of electrons are greater than the number of protons. Just why chloride ion will be having minus here, because the number of electrons is greater than the number of protons. Now, this is the electrons gained in this case in order to have the electron arrangement like that of noble gas. Now, dear student, As usual, we write the minus sign here at the right side of the element as superscript. No, not here. We don't put minus here. No, we put it here. And here we put the number of minus, which is equal to the gained electrons. Here also we put there the number of plus, which is equal to the number of lost of electrons. Dear students, my boys and girls, make sure that you have somewhere to write, because we're going to do an exercise. Yes, are you ready? Okay. Now, exercises now. Which one of the following is an anion? Among of those ion, which one of the following is an ion? Question number 2. Give 2 examples of each. Roman 1, anion. Roman 2, cation. My boys and girls, let us try to have a common understanding about those exercises. Who can help us for the question number 1? Okay. If you are with your colleagues, tell him or her the correct answer, no problem. Speak loudly. Okay. Now, my boys and girls, we have seen that an anion is an ion with a negative charge, while a cation is an ion with positive charge. Now, here we are going to deal with ions which have negative charge. Is this having negative charge? Yes, thank you. Is this having negative charge? No. Is this having negative charge? No. Is this also having negative charge? No. Okay. Now the correct answer is A. Excellent. Mark in your notebook. Put there V. Okay. Now, question number 2. Give 2 examples of each. Roman 1, an ion. Okay, who can give us an example of an anion? Okay, very good. Example number 1, chloride. Okay, good. 2, bromide. Okay, iodine. Okay, another one, oxide. Very good, excellent. And etc. and so on. Thank you. Now, Roman 2. Who can give us at least 1 example of cation? Okay, very good. Sodium ion. Okay. 2. Okay. Magnesium ion. Okay. Now, potassium ion. Okay. This is number 3. This is number 4. Tell us. Okay. Another one. Okay. Aluminium ion. Excellent. etc. My boys and girls, thank you for today. Thank you for this wonderful lesson. And I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Thank you for your attention. See you soon.